So instead of tanking at the end of the season, we're going to make it horrible at the beginning of the season.
Tanking has been the conversation of the week, right? And people have been coming up with their own theories, suggestions, armchair quarterbacks, all these other things. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has heard you guys. He informed the league's 30 general managers that Thursday, the NBA plans to make anti-tanking rule changes for next season.
For next season.
Yeah, stakeholders have intensified dialogue about combating tanking. Now, this is from Shams. We have a list of what is this, 6, 7 different floated around rules, floated around ideas from that room. Okay. So we're going to go through these. You're going to tell me what you think.
Okay.
These rules.
I'm gonna put myself as a tanker. Okay, let's go.
All right, Gil. These rules are going to curb tanking.
Okay.
First round picks can be protected only top 1, 2, 3, 4, or 14, 15, 16 on. So that means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can't protect it anymore.
What? Okay, I'm losing games purposely. And what's not protected? What is not protected? Like, can someone come and just take it? What are you saying?
They're saying, all right, you want to be Mr. Tank Master Flex, cool. We're going to stop you from doing all these protections on these traded picks and all this stuff like that. So you still can do 1, 2, 3, 4 as a protection and 15, 16, 17, 18 on. You can protect those. Anything else in between that, no more protections. Is that going to stop you from tanking?
Just so we're clear. Me tanking, I'm not getting penalized because how the balls bounce, if I get the number 1 pick from tanking, I get the number 1 pick, correct? The only way this affects me is if I traded an asset that I didn't want and I have first round top 4 protection on this pick.
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like.
Or top 5 or whatever. Yeah.
That means I got to trade something I don't want to then put some protection when they ask for draft picks back. So if a team asks for hey Gil, we will take him, but we want 3 first rounds. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can have 3 first rounds, but top 5 is protected.
Top 5 can't be protected. We can't do
We want that. You want to get rid of that guy, and we want 3 first rounds. And I can't say, well, I want to protect something. I just say, no, fuck you, right? Basically, right? I can just say, all right, cool, you don't get nothing. Either take it or leave it. I don't have to put a draft pick. The reason a lot of draft picks was thrown into trades is because we got to use language like this. Oh, I can protect this, or you can keep this protected. It's like Bitcoin, right? It's real if you want it to be real. Right? It's just there, right? Hey, I can give you the first 3 first round picks in this and be like, oh yeah, let me take it out. Hey, that's fool's gold, yes. Just I must say whatever I need to say for you to take this, what I don't want. And if I got to use language to say, oh, these picks are protected or not protected, then I'm going to say that. But I don't know how that stops me personally from tanking. Just now, when I want to trade something, I won't throw in draft picks. So no, that does not stop me from tanking.
Okay.
Whatsoever.
Let's go on to the next one. Lottery odds freeze at trade deadline or a later date. So basically, it's beginning of the season.
I'm beginning of the season. I'm tanking. Okay.
Okay. We get to, I think February 5th is trade deadline day.
I'm in last place.
February 5th, it stops. There is no more movement. So if February 6th, whatever team decides to get worse or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. Lottery odds are decided on the 5th.
On the 5th, lottery odds. So instead of tanking at the end of the season, we're going to make it horrible at the beginning of the season. So if February is a cutoff, I got to make sure November and January starts off exactly how I needed to start off. 0-40. Let's go. So I can assure myself last place. Is that how that works? That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So instead of tanking at the end, like right now, I just do it at the beginning when you want when the world don't like the basketball because they don't think you play hard. Now you're gonna make that same part of the season look horrible because again, I get rewarded the best players in the draft by being sorry. So if I can't be sorry at the end of the season, I'm just gonna be sorry at the beginning of the season. Doesn't stop me from being sorry if I want the prize. That's what you need to think of. So option 2 does not stop me from thinking. Go on.
You might like this one. No longer allowing a team to pick top 4 in consecutive years and/or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. So yeah, if you got top 4 in 25, you can't get top 4 in 26.
So, okay, cool. So what happens, right? You got to think how I'm thinking. You said I can't get top 4. Okay, I got that, right? So let's say Dallas, right? Right? I sucked last year, got number 1 pick. Now, let's carefully say this. Now, do I still get the same amount of balls that the last place team gets? And then when the balls get in, if Dallas comes up again, you say, no, you don't get the number 1 pick because of the rule. And then what does this turn into?
I would assume 5, because 5 would be.
So this automatically gets 5.
I would assume so.
And then
But
they got to roll it again to then get
number 1. Now, I'll say this to add to what you're saying, because you're absolutely right. I can't remember who else was like 2 and 3 or whatever, but let's say it was Dallas, and then Charlotte, and then San Antonio were the top 3 last year.
Mhm.
So you already had it. If they do it again, if they win it again, that same order again next year, do they just respin it for 4, 5, 6, 7?
I mean, how it came out, that's the numbers they get? You see where it starts getting questioned. And that's what you don't want. You don't want the integrity of something being questioned. Like this. We know all the balls go in there, right? Bing! Right? So, this person got 20, this person got 30, this person got this, and so on, right? Have you ever seen Dallas, you have the number 1 pick, right? Since we're talking about Dallas. Dallas, you got the number 1 pick, right? The balls come up. Oh, shit, Dallas, you have the number 2 pick because your ball came up again. Right? You've never actually seen that happen, right? You got to remember there's one team has more ping pong balls than the other, right? There's you know what I mean? But we've never seen in a sense of, I guess we have, like, what the question I'm asking is this. If I only have 1 or 2 first round picks in the first round, but it's like the lottery, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and I have more balls because I'm last place. I've never seen a situation where, because I have more balls, somehow my team got picked 4 out of the 14 times. You see what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say something. Right? Like,
I get you.
Like, you know how, like, it. Like, who's last place right now?
Last place in the NBA is the Sacramento.
Okay, so Sacramento will have the most ping pong balls in there, right?
Well, they flattened the odds, so I think like the last 4 picks. But essentially, we're going with yeah.
So we've never seen like a team like that get the first pick, the second pick, and the third pick because it's random. For the first, third, fifth, seventh. Right? So what happens? Because most of these guys can only have like one pick here, or unless they got somebody else's pick.
And that's what I was also gonna raise as a flag. So say like, let's say last year Atlanta ended up with a top 4 pick because they were just that bad. Cool. This year they have the Pelicans pick coming up, and the Pelicans are on the verge of being a top 4 pick. Do you punish them because you got their pick because they got top 4 last year?
No, that's for next year. That's the next year rule. I'm just talking about the odds of like how many draft picks when we go into the draft day, right? And you got the 14 lottery picks there, right? Is there a number of picks one team can get?
Yeah, we essentially saying the same thing. I don't. I guess not.
What I'm saying is, Sacramento, Sacramento has the most balls or whoever. Can he get 5 lottery picks because his ball popped up 5 times? Or do all the teams that suck have to be in that lottery? So I'm trying to figure out what do they do? Because what do they do when Sacramento keeps popping up? Like, hey, for the 3rd time. Do they just throw it away and redo? Like because I'm asking this question because of what we just thought about. Like, if you're getting penalized for being, you already had the number 1 pick and you're not allowed to have a top 4, and your name gets popped up, you automatically get 5. You automatically get 6 or 7. Like, how does it work?
I keep rolling the dice. Remember
that doesn't stop me from tanking.
That's ultimately the question.
It doesn't stop me from tanking because I still get lottery picks.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Now, I mean, let's also remember there might be a combination of these things, but let's go to the next rule. They're calling this one the Tyrese Halliburton / Indiana Pacer version.
Ooh.
Teams can't pick top 4 the year after making the conference finals. So Pacers just made the finals. Tyrese Halliburton gets hurt. They are projected to get one of the better picks this year, but they're saying you can't do that because you made the conference finals.
So basically, like San Antonio getting Tim Duncan, right? So they do it all the way to the conference finals.
Conference final, not finals.
Not even just a playoff team. So like Golden State, after being a championship team and having that, they all get hurt, and then they got the third pick of the draft. Like they got Wiseman, right? So
yeah. Or let me add another one. Look, Cavs have LeBron, go to the finals. He decides to leave in free agency.
Pick the number 1. Yeah. I don't get how that stops a team from tanking. If my best player is gone and a lot of other players left for free agency, I don't need to tank. My team sucks. So you're going to penalize me because my team sucks. When the Golden State's got the number 3 pick and everybody was hurt, do you really think the rest of that group is going to win if there's no star players? So then you're actually penalizing them for having a bad year. Mm-hmm. But I get what the concept is, but Legacies was built off the same idea. The 80s was built on it. Spurs built a dynasty off of this. Having a 50-win team, 55-win team, a few players got hurt, and then they was losing, and they're like, hey, just sit there. Then they get the number 1 pick. And then everybody gets back healthy. Now they got Tim Duncan added to a 55 fucking win team. That's how they got to beat the Spurs. Lakers got Magic, won a championship, got James Worthy, the number 1 pick in the draft.
No,
I don't know how that stops. I don't know how that stops, let's say, Portland from tanking. If you made the Eastern Conference Finals, this has nothing to do with you. If all your players got hurt, that's not tanking. That's called you suck.
Yeah.
You can clearly see the teams that are tanking. Indiana is not tanking. They suck. Very different. The star point guard who hit all the shots, that maniac of a basketball genius, he's not there. Miles, the defensive engine, the shot maker, he's not there. They suck. Okay? That's not tanking. If we go to Sacramento and you damn near got Hall of Famers over there and they can't win a game, you might want to like, wait a minute. Y'all were supposed to be a top 5 team and you're last. That's, yeah. All those players are there. So like you're not doing anything about the actual problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is the rule that I think a lot of people are upset about because nobody's ever said, "Ooh, we just took the Boston Celtics to Game 7. You know what we should do next year, even though we just signed everybody to a max? Let's tank." Nobody's ever said that. Okay, next one. Lottery odds are allocated based on 2-year records. So not just this year, but this year and last year.
So now I got to tank for 2 years. So I'm Sacramento this year and gonna be next year. You're not stopping me from getting the golden goose. Okay, you know what? Is there any more?
We got two more. These will be okay. Lottery extended to include all play-in teams. So right now, if you miss the play-in, you're not included in the lottery. But now,
so 10 places not included in the lottery.
Yeah, that I think play-in is like 8, 9, 10 or something like that.
You're not included in the lottery?
You're not included in the lottery, but we can extend it to them because you can still, the thought is you can still win and you can still be in the lottery.
How many balls do I get?
You probably get the lowest amount.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me read the next one. Last one. Flatten odds for all lottery teams. So no longer do you get more balls if you win less. Everybody gets all the same. Fair shake. Everybody get 1 ball.
Okay. We all get 1 ball. I'm going to go get my 1 ball because I'm going to tank for my 1 ball. What is stopping me from not losing game? Where's the penalty? If I come in last and he comes in last or second to last, he comes there. So you're basically saying we're doing a race. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're saying there's 15 of us, 15, 14, 13, 12. We all get the same amount of points to go get the golden goose. So it don't matter if I'm 15 or 12. I get the goose. The goose. What are you doing to stop me from getting the goose? I haven't heard nothing yet. Here, go.
That's it. That's what we got so far. That's what we got so far.
Okay. Since I'm the one who actually, I feel that I started this 3 years ago when I was like, wait a minute. Wimby. Everybody wanted to tank for Wimby. It looked bad, right? And It was, why the hell wouldn't I? Like, why? Like, why wouldn't I? Like, you're rewarding losers.